Was it yesterday? Was it yesterday or any hours of this morning? Or was it yesterday? Somebody drew my attention to Sylvester. Sylvester is my son, though not my biological son. Don Davis is 12 years old. Sylvester is 12 years old. And I'm a mother that has gone through 9 months. And one of the definitions of Deborah being a mother is that every child is my child. Every child is my child. This morning I was going to buy fruits for my patients. It was about to rain. I saw one little boy of about 8 years dragging the one of 3 years to school. I stopped and asked him if he would want to enter my car. Let me drop them because it's about to rain. The boy said no. That his mother said they should not enter anybody's car. So I stopped Keke. The Keke carried them. I drove behind the Keke until the boy entered school. Then the small boy stopped and waved at me with his junior brother. Then I drove away. If I have not done that, I will be worried. Did the Keke take them to school? What happened? Until you start looking out for every child around you, you are not a mother. If your motherhood starts from just your own children, you don't care about others, then you have not started as a parent. Maybe when I came out for Don Davis, some people say, go on, leave social media. Your solution is not social media. You cannot get help. You cannot get help here. I was basically fighting people, fighting. I fight in physical, I fight in spiritual, I fight every means. I'm sure some Syvester families said, follow fight me. If we all come out and say this bad thing is bad thing, then it will be bad thing for life. A child that went to school, do you see how that boy was smiling? I don't know if people have seen the video. Do you see him with his box? The way he was happy to go to school? They are always happy to leave home and go to school. When Don Davis was to go to school for the first time, he moved his boxes to the parlor. If the younger one touched the bag, he go beat them. They are always happy to go to school. A boy that the parent is paying 1.2 million for is not a hungry child. For those who are saying, you dump wayward children in school. No, my own son is not wayward. And Sylvester is not wayward. If Sylvester is wayward, he would have joined cultism without being bullied. For those who just open their mouth and talk. You just open your mouth because there's social media, there is a platform for you to chat. You buy a chat card, 100 naira. You start chatting rubbish on media. People that you cannot talk to one-on-one, you start talking. I just was reading comments, I was shaking my head. People say, when they carry another person dead body, they go. He go, they beat to you like say na wood they carry. But when it has to do with you, you can't cry because it's you. Did you cry when they carry other people dead body, they go? Did you cry? Did you come out and cry? Even at that, some are still sending angry face. And I will visit you when I finish this life. When I finish this life, all the angry face that come here, I will visit you till 4 a.m. this morning. You know how they be now. I am a Jackie Kogo, you know it. Very wicked people. People who only come out when it has to do with them. If it does not concern you, anybody can die. If you don't stop living such life, you will end up paying, maybe at an old age. There's nothing anybody does in life you will not reap. So people were writing, when their children, they cannot train their children, they'll be looking for boarding school. Who said so? I am here now doing life. Don Davis is cooking. Since 3 days, I've been treating people. That ambulance have been coming here, since here now, in General Hospital. Don Davis has been cooking what even people here are eating. He wakes up 4 o'clock to prepare tea, put in flaxes that went in rooms round. You want to tell me that child is not trained? So to you now, any child that has gone to boarding school is not trained. Oh, parents can't train their children. No. I just felt Don Davis was too much working, doing house job. His education, I don't allow him. I told myself I will not be selfish. Choose school. He wrote Deeper Life, and went to school. Don Davis wrote top faith exam, wrote Deeper Life, passed them. Let me tell you why Don Davis went to school. He was doing too much of house chore. And this is time for him to go to secondary school, from there to university. I don't want to be selfish. I wanted him to just go. Let me see if I will not be able to survive without him. If you doubt, I moved this video downstairs. He is there now with the nurse, watching him mix juice that people in my place will take on treatment. Because what they are taking this night is juice, herbal juice. Don Davis is there mixing, look, watching him. Mommy said you will put this one. No, this one is 2 spoons. That's what he's doing downstairs. And he will take it round. Wear up and mask up. These were the things I didn't want to use him for. That's why I said, go to boarding school. Let me see myself survive. So you now tell me that the other day I was on live, my gen, the NEPA took light. He went to on the gen, noticed that something has spoiled, came back, not long, NEPA brought light. Most time I've been on live, he will cook and bring mommy eat. You now wake up and say he's wayward. When their children are wayward, then they will take them to boarding school. Who told, can you afford what they are affording? Can you afford that 1.2 they pay for syvester? From the picture you see, that does it look like that house is scattered? People living in ghetto, people living in dungeon will just come out and be talking. May the soul of Syvester rest in peace. Syvester, you don't have to sleep. You will fight and bring out those who kill him. And I understand that the children who committed this act have been flown out of the country. This word. Now wow. Now really wow. Now wow. You see, that's where Deborah is better than you. If Don Davis commit that act, he go there here facing music until he finish. Because the person picking be that one. As soon as you got the win, the picking where your picking bully don't die, you carry and go abroad. And you want tomorrow, he will become doctor for you. Syvester will cry and torment them. Those children that were flew abroad, Syvester will torment them until they are brought to book. Syvester died. You, the parents, flew your own abroad too. You went and hide your own. Now Syvester good to die, your own good today. Then you will come and use this fake account and be tormenting people. Syvester blood will haunt them till they are brought to book. Syvester is a child that is well trained. Do you know, even me now, sight of that cane will make me join the cultism. But even unto the last day, he stood and refused to join cultism. He refused. Because he knew where it was coming from. Such a thing does not exist in their house. Syvester refused to join cultism. That was why they bullied him so much. And you can imagine what... Let me play what one of my brother, who is a blogger, wrote here. Just look at... Okay. So, federal government, Buhari, governor of Lagos State, governor of Akwa Ibom State, all these schools that doesn't have hospital, can you please close them down? Deeper Life does not have hospital. We did every test at Ekpili Sokara. All these schools that does not have certified hospital in the dormitory, can you please close them down? Not all the schools that have space ed bus, can you close them down? That will bring in one auxiliary nurse that cannot even give injection. Can you please close them down? If you must run a boarding school, you should have a health facility. Now that my eye open, no. If you must run a boarding school where you have thousands of children, you should have a whole building well equipped as hospital. Because children, anything can happen. First aid is very, very important. Akwa Ibom State governor is a very wonderful governor. With what I'm seeing in Don Davis' case, God will bless Governor Odom Emmanuel. Lagos State governor, please. Akwa Ibom State governor. All over Nigeria, all over the world. All over West Africa, wherever. Look into boarding schools that don't have a standard hospital. All I hear is this one, they are as you see, they are a friend, they rush to hospital. Why would a boarding school that is collecting 1.2 million be rushing out to go and do medical treatment? Why? If you can't afford a hospital that should be able to carry out a minor operation or something, then it shouldn't be called a boarding school, because these children spend 3 months there. Anything can happen where children are. They can push themselves, this one will fall and break waist. There's a way you will rescue things quick and you save situation. How can we have a standard boarding school collecting 1.2 million from a child? If they have 200 child, you know how much you have? Why can't we have a hospital that have bed, have doctors, have nurses, not one auxiliary nurse, working for 10 million children? She will be exhausted. That's what Deeper Life had. They don't have hospital. Don Davis test, HIV, culture, everything was conducted at Tekpiri Sokara before we went to school. He's now beginning to see, look into it and say, well, why can't go to Deeper Life campground? They have more than 52 acres of land where they are doing, they left the remaining space for crusade, where Kubi will be collecting offering. Why can't we have a hospital of a story building, bed, this boys bed, girls bed, doctor, nurses? You cannot be collecting 1.2 and not make it of standard. You killed Sylvester. When you notice I was almost giving up the ghost, you call his parents. And I understand from the video I will play here that he was giving something to drink. What did people give him to drink that started burning his mouth? Listen for yourself. Sylvester must get justice. All of you will rot in jail. If you go check now, the principal, he never born before. He never born Peking before. They're not a born. You go just carry one condemned criminal put as principal. We never go labor room before. You just say if you want Peking cry, you go touch him. Peking cry, no go touch him. You know that's the be. You never give Peking breast before. You never even look after a person, newborn baby. Then you pack a whole children, put in care of somebody who never be mother before. You give me something, go reach, motherhood go to you. A woman came to my house, one of my child cried. She didn't like this. So what happened? He said, the girl voice sound like one of my baby's voice. Ah, I said, you that travel far and came here. You can imagine that one as a principal. If anything happened, that motherhood thing, I know some mothers are wicked, but that motherhood thing will still be there. You can carry virgin, go they put for your children day. We're not enjoying youthful age. You got to vex for them now, not make it kill them to where remain. Like in Ndidi never born before. She was a virgin till she turned 50. This way we go court, which they are seeing husband, he don't bob in hair, carve well, looking good. That means when they talk, they enjoy him somehow. What's what talk your way sweet, make una leave the person, not because they find way to kill the person. He does not have a child. How do you think he will know when the Davis is working anyhow? But the vice principal, that is the father, called him and said, why are you working like this? A man. I will not lie on his head though. If you like, when you see me for call, they do me one card. The one way you do, I go talk him. Till tomorrow, Don David said, the vice principal, oh, you're not going to get it. I know why this space, so Deacon. Vice principal, Deeper Life, is a man. He was the one that saw Don Davis walk like this. And call him to his office. Why are you walking like that? Because he's a father. His wife don't born boy, born girl. You know what children. You know the children are supposed to come with their legs together. But the one that is a principal, a woman, never saw it. When somebody just say, you're talking too much. Social media is not where to. Social media is a big platform that makes things go. If you don't know today. Hey, why you're talking too much? That woman, people bullied me on this place. And remember what I said. I said if people don't get up, a lot will happen. More are still going to happen. More are still going to happen. You know what they'll be doing now? What they'll be doing now is when they almost kill the child, they package and send back when you go there for my house. It's high time we say no to boarding schools. Any boarding school that wants to operate in Nigeria should be of standard. Show us your medical facilities. Show us your doctors. There should be CCTVs in school. Kumuyi does not believe in television. Kumuyi does not believe in television. So why would he believe in CCTV? Kumuyi does not. But lately now, because of the need offering, They don't they put projector to take show people their crusade. Who is fooling who? Go to Top Faith. From the gate to the toilet, CCTV compliance. Parents have a time they watch their children. Any school that does not have CCTV compliance, any school that does not have a standard hospital facility, any school that does not meet up some things should be closed down. Because you notice that these people don't even have passion for anything. In a good school, I'm surprised to hear